Hello fellow Trekkies and welcome back. Let's trek out this week's Star Trek headlines. Boldly Be with Star Trek and Kid Cudi. The collaboration with Star Trek and Kid Cudi, also known as the Boldly Be With campaign, kicks off October 12th during New York Comic Con with a new single, Fortnite gaming experience, Mirror Mayhem, and Capsule Sweatwear collection. The collection will debut at New York Comic Con on October 12th with pre-order window exclusively for attendees, followed by the global release on shopkidcudi.com on October 16th. This week's very short treks, Walk Don't Run, was a little trip down memory lane. Also a trip in other ways. If you've seen the episode, you know what I mean. We had a misunderstanding turn into an argument, then a makeup, which appeared in the form of a little music video. To really understand what I'm getting at, defo trek it out for yourself. The Gamma Quadrant needs you. From October 12th to November 2nd on all platforms, if you make a new Dominion captain, it will be known as a Gamma Recruit. This new recruit will give you special unique rewards that can be claimed by all characters on your account. You can also save on Jem'Hadar related gear in the Zen store, as this will be 25% off from October 12th till October 18th. From October 5th to October 9th on PC, every tech upgrade used will apply twice as many technology points towards your next tech upgrade. This in turn will reduce the amount of dilithium that you must spend to reach upgrade threshold, allowing captains additional chances of obtaining both mark and rarity increases on all their favourite loadouts. The Dauntless 2 Command Science Destroyer from Star Trek Prodigy is joining the Infinity Lockbox on October 12th. Stowe fans, we've got some bad news I'm afraid. October 31st, 2023 has been announced as the end of 3D printing your ship. Stowe has been 3D printing ships with GamePrint for 6 years now, but it seems that time is now over. If you still want your favourite ship printed, you've got till the 31st to get your order in. Research and development packs will now be available to captains on PC for 20% off from Thursday the 5th of October to Monday the 9th of October. Both research and development packs as well as bundles will be discounted. The Fall of the Old Ones. Yes, the time for spooky adventure has returned. It's time for Stowe's Halloween event. This 3-week event will run from October 12th to October 2nd and will include 2 patrols in addition to the Task Force Operation Cat's Tail. The rewards for this event are Sylvia's Feline Charm, which was available in last year's event but was brought back due to popular demand, and Phrastic Plasma Candle Device, which we saw in the TNG Season 7 episode Sub Rosa. Yes, it's the Scottish ghost candle that Crusher did some questionable things with. We don't know too much about what it does, we'll have to wait and see. This is a special event for the month of October and is not part of the event campaign. You'll be able to try this content out on October 12th on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. Captains, from October 5th to October 9th, on Xbox and PlayStation, save 35% on ship bundles and expansion bundles in the Zen store. Not only that, all bundles that have previously appeared in Mud's Market will return and be on sale for 50% off. Only 6 days left to pre-order Star Trek Infinite and get the Lower Decks theme pre-order bonuses. What is Star Trek Infinite? Well, it's a grand strategy experience that lets you play your own Star Trek story as the leader of one of the 4 major factions in the galaxy: Klingon, Romulan, Federation, or Cardassian. Follow the specially crafted story or blaze your own trail in the first Star Trek grand strategy game. The game releases on October 12, 2023 and was developed by Nimble Giant Entertainment and published by Paradox Interactive. You can pre-order the game over on Steam now. Attention Timelines captains, October is here, and so is the new mega event Nightmare and Starscapes. Valio Beta 5 La'an provides a bonus for all 4 events and will be recurrent threshold reward. The first event, Screaming into the Void, starts October 12th. Star Trek Fleet Command Update 59 Lower Decks 2 Part 2 features new G5 ship blueprints, ship parts, faction credits, armada credits, officer shards, and more. Also, don't forget to head over to Fleet Command's website to enter their 5th anniversary giveaway. Lower Decks Season 4 Episode 6, Pa Ferengi's Heart Place, was a fun revisit and deepening of Ferengi culture. We saw old and new characters from Legacy Trek as well as Lower Decks itself. We learned a bit more about how our beloved Lower Deckers felt about each other, saw that the negotiating skills of Captain Freeman should never be underestimated, and saw that even in the 24th century, TV addiction is still a huge possibility. Go check it out for yourself over on Paramount+. To celebrate this week's Lower Decks episode, answer this community question. Which is your favourite Star Trek Ferengi episode? And from which series? Let us know. The best answers will be read out live on the show next week. Now over to Turcotte.
Hey Star Trek fans, this is Fleet Admiral Turcotte from Priority One's Xbox division, here to talk about recent Star Trek comics. Starting with the flagship of this IDW series, Star Trek. This book came out last week and it features Sisko fresh out of the wormhole, flying around on adventures on the Theseus, a ship that you can actually get in the Star Trek Online lockboxes right now, which is a wonderful bit of synergy between these stories. The comics referencing the games, referencing the shows. It's really a great time to be a Star Trek fan. And we find out more about the Theseus when you read this book, that it's actually the ship that Scotty was given just to tinker with when he came back from being discovered in the Paterbuffern in that TNG episode. So great comic, and to tell you a little bit more about it, we can see the comic that came out today, Defiant. Now this features Worf as the captain of the Defiant, the same as Sisko is the captain of the Theseus. And both of these books feature a who's who of every Star Trek era. On this ship you'll have both Spock and Shax hanging out, for instance, from Lower Decks. So a wonderful book. That has just wrapped up a story, and it's a great time to jump in and see what they're going to do next. And then we have Picard's Academy, and this is actually about a young Picard at the Academy, a young know-it-all. And it is a lot of fun. The first issue was great. We kind of see Picard's foil at the Academy. They're both very good Starfleet officers, or will be one day. And I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what they do with the series. I'm not sure if it's a limited or supposedly supposed to be an ongoing, but I am looking forward to seeing what happens next. Now, this is a one-shot. This is Shaq's Best Day, the Day of Blood. And this is also picking up from the stories from earlier, Star Trek Defiant and Just Star Trek, where what has brought Sisko out of the wormhole and has teamed him up with Worf and brought all of these heroes of Starfleet out to work together is that there is a group, a conspiracy of different aliens who are attempting to kill beings that you would consider gods in the Star Trek universe. And they are attempting to stop it. Now, this is written by Ryan North, and is a departure from the other ones that are much more serious. This definitely has the Lower Decks tone, and features Shax dropping onto Kronos and just doing what Shax does best. It is a wonderful comic. I cannot recommend it enough. And I bought 2 copies of it, because I have this one and I have this one, and I have 2 of them because I'll actually be giving one away October 7th, when I'm hosting, or being one of the hosts, for our wonderful Star Trek Online podcast on Xbox and YouTube. Just search Priority One. So one lucky member of the fleet will be sent that by me. And then we have a new one-shot. For those unfamiliar with that term, it's just a standalone story. You can buy this comic and nothing else and enjoy what happens in it. And during this time of year, and there's always Christmas specials and Halloween specials, and that's what we're getting here, is a Star Trek Halloween special. I haven't got the chance to read this yet. Looks like it features Moriarty before he becomes a Section 31 security guard for their space station, filled with all of the creepiest and deepest, darkest secrets of Starfleet. Watch Picard Season 3 to know what I'm talking about. And then we have the Strange New Worlds comic. Now, the last Strange New Worlds comic told us a little bit more about Uno's situation between the seasons. And this one is doing more what the show does, giving us a nice standalone adventure that is very reminiscent of old Star Trek. So our crew is caught, the Enterprise, the ship itself is caught, and by a head in a jar, essentially, who seems all powerful, at least in this area of space, and is forcing them to compete in a race. And that's great because they have Erica at the helm and they're excited to do it. But we see the twist is at the end of the first episode or the first issue that crew will be mismatched. So Spock is taken from the bridge to be put on what ship we know not. And I guess we're going to meet a new character with who he was replaced by. We hope that the crew can figure this out. And, I'm sure they will. But I'm looking forward to a story that highlights a character who I really love, Erica's ability to fly well. And these are the brand new comics that have come out for Star Trek right now. I suggest everyone goes and treks them out. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters for helping to make all these Priority Armada shows and streams possible. Well, that's it for this week's Trekking Out the News. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on Twitter over at P1 Armada. Check out our website www.PriorityOneArmada.com for more information on our Star Trek Online in-game fleets. And join us every Saturday for the Priority One Armada livestream, where we go more in depth on this week's Star Trek Online news and take you, the viewers, on an away mission to earn in-game loot. Viewers can also win loot by entering our giveaways during each livestream. There's every Saturday at 9 PM US Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. We host a range of other streams throughout the week, focusing on different Trek games and news. If you want to, subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on all the latest Star Trek news. That's it from me. Live long and prosper.